Hello everyone, I am Charlie Matthews and welcome back to another episode of Charlie Reviews, where I, obviously, review games. And today, you might know that I did say if you watched my Little Nightmares 2 review, I said that I would be reviewing very, very soon. But for people who don't know, basically what I said in my Little Nightmares 2 review, because I am reviewing the second game, I am wishing to review the first game and the mobile spin-off game. So why don't we start off these two videos on the other two Little Nightmares games, starting with the original. That's right guys, the one that started it all, the original Little Nightmares. I have to say, it's one of my favourite games, maybe of all time, but morely in the Little Nightmares series. And I've been excited to review it ever since I started Charlie Reviews. And I just thought I should probably announce that I am going to review it in, my Little Nightmares 2 review. So yeah guys, without further ado, let's review the original Little Nightmares. Story. Little Nightmares starts with the classic protagonist that we all hate, Six, and she wakes up on a suitcase after having a weird vision of this entity called the Lady. Six gets up and starts to find out where she is and try to get out. After getting hungry and eating some food given by a mysterious boy, Six manages to escape the prison while hiding from the gooey leeches, weird eyes that turn people to stone if seen, and the creepy janitor, who has long arms that can reach pretty much anywhere. Six then reaches the lair, where the janitor mostly inhabits. After solving some puzzles, Six starts getting hungry again, and is lured by the janitor with some meat in a cage, and then is captured. Six then escapes her captivity, and after running away from a weird shoe monster, and escaping the janitor a few times, she gets into one of the vents. Then, she encounters the janitor again, but this time, the outcome is different, because she literally cuts his arms off! Jesus! Look, I know you're a horror franchise, Little Nightmares, but you don't have to go this far! Anyway, after that, Six makes it to the kitchen, where she will encounter the big, fat chefs. But before Six gets hungry again, and then refills by eating a rat. Wow, she's that hungry? Her hunger can't get any worse than this. Anyway, then Six makes her way to the place where the chefs work, and gets upstairs to then acquire a key which she uses to unlock a new area in the kitchen, but wakes up the other chef in the process. Six uses the sausage machine to get to a higher area, and then encounters one of the chefs again, but manages to get to an elevator, but the chef hears. The chef chases her, but eventually gives up, going to the cutting room where the next key is located. Six distracts the chef, and gets the key to go to the next area of the kitchen, the washing room. Six manages to finally escape the chefs once and for all, escaping via one of the hooks. Six then makes her way to an outside view of the place she's in, and realizes she is on board a giant ship. Anyway, after that, Six makes her way to the guest rooms, where these obese people have an everlasting feast, and just keep fattening and fattening and fattening up. Anyway, Six escapes the guests, and then gets hungry again, but this time she's so hungry that she ends up eating a gnome! Who are these little cute things that don't deserve to die? Geez, Six, first you abandoned Mono, and now this? Come on! So then, Six makes her way to the lady's quarters to finally see the weird woman we saw in her vision at the start of the game. So, Six gets a key and alerts the lady, having to use a mirror to finally defeat her. After the lady is defeated, she is eaten by Six. Oh my god, Six! So then, Six consumes the lady's powers, escaping them more like a badass. And that is where the story of Little Nightmares ends. Gameplay. The gameplay in Little Nightmares is usually focused on pulling levers and boxes to either reach higher areas or complete a sort of puzzle. But that's not it. There is also some mechanics to stealth, which are pretty similar to every other stealth game, to be honest. But it does work really well and makes you feel like you're actually hiding from the monsters of the twisted place you're in. You usually have to duck under things to hide from enemies, or throw something to an area to distract them, and then sneak away while they're inspecting the area. So yeah, other than some other really basic things, that's kinda it. In my opinion, to be honest, the gameplay is really basic, but is made up for in how tense it can feel, and the satisfaction I at least get after using those mechanics to complete an area. Features. With it nearing close to the verdict, it's time to talk about Little Nightmares' features. So, the features in Little Nightmares, in my opinion, is the best part of the game. To the amazing, stunning visuals of the moor that really captures the world and the horrible yet stunning place you're in, to the grim yet beautiful soundtrack. And the amazing, mysterious world that makes Little Nightmares so immersive. So everyone, here we are, finally, with the verdict. Little Nightmares is a game with amazing visuals, a grim yet beautiful soundtrack, and a great and mysterious kick-off to the universe that we all know and love today. So without further ado, I rate Little Nightmares a whopping 8 out of 10, with 2 points being taken off because of the basic part of the gameplay feeling too repetitive and just too basic in my opinion. But like I said, it is made up for with it feeling tense, but still, I just felt like I wanted to take 2 points off because I did kind of find that basic gameplay very repetitive and a little bit too basic. I mean, I'm not saying that it wasn't fun, but it just got a little bit repetitive at times. So everyone, that was the 4th episode of Charlie Reviews. If you enjoyed this, then I do recommend hitting that bell to maybe see my other content or more Charlie Reviews episodes. You know, hitting that bell to see them all as they come out, and subscribe. And also, before any of you ask, yes, the next episode is going to be on the mobile spin-off to Little Nightmares, Very Little Nightmares, which I think is a spin-off or a prequel, yada yada yada. But yeah guys, the next episode will be on that mobile game, because I said that I want to start this 2-episode series of the other 2 Little Nightmares games, covering the first one first, the one that kicked off the whole universe of Little Nightmares. But yeah guys, so just remember that the next episode will be on Very Little Nightmares, the mobile game. And yeah guys, so so don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell when you want to see, so you get to see that episode when it comes out, and more Charlie Reviews episodes, and maybe other pieces of my content on my channel. So yeah guys, anyway, before I head off, just remember that I'm Charlie Matthews, peacing out. Bye!